Hello! My name is Lily, and this is my channel. And today we are going to be taking a look at my July TBR and what I'm reading for the Reading Rush this year. This is very new territory for me because it's my first bookish video, I guess. I'm planning on doing the BookTube newbie tag soon. But I am really set on doing the Reading Rush this year, and I figured that if I made a YouTube video about it, maybe it would help me hold myself more accountable for doing it. So, yeah. Okay, I guess let's just get right into it. The first book that I will be probably reading in July is A Conjuring of Light by V.E. Schwab. I'm already about 40%. That doesn't look like 40% from there, but I'm already a decent way into this book. It's the final book in the Darker Shade of Magic trilogy by V.E. Schwab. I have a lot of very interesting thoughts about this book so far. I have enjoyed the trilogy thus far, but this book, some of the decisions of the characters I am not entirely jiving with, and it's making it difficult for me to push through. So knowing my reading pace, I probably won't get through this until the middle of July or so. I don't know. We'll see. Alright, next is The Raven Boys by Maggie Stiefvater. Whoa. This book has come highly recommended to me from one of my very close friends. Maggie Stiefvater is her favorite author, and also The Raven Boys is just a very highly rated YA in the community. Alright, now it comes to the Reading Rush challenges. I'm kind of cheating on some of these challenges. I'm combining them. I don't know if that's cheating. Really, the point of the Reading Rush is to just read, and so I'm sticking with that. That's my logic. So the first challenge for the Reading Rush is to read a book with a cover the same color as your birthstone, and for that, I'm doing this edition of Anne of Green Gables by L.M. Montgomery. It's a little bit more dark green than emerald, but I'm gonna count it. I've always wanted to read Anne of Green Gables. I've always found her a very sympathetic character to who I am as a person. I've always found her, very pleasant, but I've never gotten the chance to actually pick this up and read it. I've been doing that a lot recently, is, picking up middle grade or, younger books that I never really got the chance to pick up when I was younger. So, very excited about that one. The second challenge for the Reading Rush is to read a book that starts with the word "the," and for that one, I'm doing a reread of The Thief Lord by Cornelia Funk. The Thief Lord was one of my favorite books growing up. I loved it a lot. I only read it once, but that one read had me hooked on it, and I thought about it endlessly all the time. Yes, very excited to reread that one. The third challenge is to read a book that inspired a movie, and for that one, I don't have it with me, but I recently purchased it. I'm going to be reading Howl's Moving Castle by Diana Wynn, I think it is. Probably not, I'm forgetting. But Howl's Moving Castle and Studio Ghibli in general is very close to my heart. I love them so deeply. I love the whole vibe of the movie. I've just never given the book a try, so I figured now is a good time. I'm saying that with all of these, but here we are. Anyway, alright. The next challenge is to pick the first book that you touch, and this challenge was kind of, up for debate with them, and they are letting us interpret it in whatever way we want to. And so I am actually going to wait until after I finished Howl's Moving Castle, and then I'm just going to leave it up to fate, and then close my eyes, and then pick from my bookshelf. I've read a lot of these, so it might end up being a reread, but it's alright. Whatever gets me reading, I figure. The next challenge is to read a book from a genre that you've been wanting to explore. And for this challenge, I am deciding to go with Women, Race, and Class by Angela Davis. With everything going on in the Black Lives Matter movement, I've really been wanting to advance my education and do some more like heavy-duty reading. I've started Freedom as a Struggle by Angela Davis, but I really want to get all the way through Women, Race, and Class, so I'm very excited to read that one. Oh my gosh, I switched challenges. Oh no! The one that comes before that is the one that you're supposed to read outside. And for that one, I'm deciding to read Anne of Green Gables outside. I just think that it's a very outside kind of book, and so I'm just going to hold myself accountable to whenever I pick up this book, I'm going to have to be outside when I do it. I have not been very loyal about taking walks, so I'm hopeful that reading this will force me to up my quarantine walk game and be outside while I'm reading it. So yeah. Alright, holy moly. After that, the last challenge is to read a book that takes place on a different continent. And for that one, I'm roping in The Thief Lord, just because it takes place in Venice. I love Venice. I've been to Venice before. It was a very wonderful place. And yeah, so pretty much that's it for what I plan to be reading. Thank you for being here on this very strange journey with me. I don't know if I'm going to be very loyal to this TBR. I have a very bad track record of like setting up a TBR and then never touching it. I'm sure I'm not alone in that problem. But, you know, maybe making a video about it will help me stick more to it. Get your head in the game, okay? Thank you for watching again. The booktube community seems to be growing a lot. I've been watching for a couple of years now, and I figured that I might as well throw my hat in the ring and see where it goes. So, thank you so much. Have a good day. Bye.